So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25.
Shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Oh, he breaks free. Still going. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Turner trying to create good field position. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Run it out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the Salt were able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
He's hit as he throws it. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
At the second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the mark.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for a man deep down the left side. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's first and goal.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. He's got it right near the end zone. The defense makes the stop at the 3.
Hey, I know it's only the first half, but let's face it, Chris. You've come inside a 10-yard line. You can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns. Let's see if they're able to come up with it here.
They've moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. As they get on the board here in this playoff game. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Automatic in the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Here's a throw underneath to the back. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Makes the catch. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Chris, it's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice...
And it's picked off in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway was a huge play for this defense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Comes up with the catch. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Clock is running. Last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Now here he goes. At the 20. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Rebels. No chance to catch him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. First down, it's play action. He escapes the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Solid game there. Moves the ball out to the 32. And Kirk gets Ole Miss on top. And the first quarter is in the books, but is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. He's going to take off here. He's got the first and still going. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught by the receiver. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype, the pressure of a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
And it's caught. That moves the football to the 27 and a first down. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a...
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And the Rebels offense back out on the field.
They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Breaks into the clear. Crosses the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Now they line up to kick the extra point.
With the extra point, the lead is 14.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Looking to throw it on first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looking to throw it again. And he dumps it off to the tight end. The defense has got it. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway. And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. He'll hand it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed. He also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Needs a completion here on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Touchdown, Rebels. This offense cannot be stopped.
Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? Looks like he's going to run it. He'll avoid a tackle there with a slide. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the sprint.
Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
Well, it's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've got a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game, and this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
So from the 18-yard line, it's second and long.
Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The pocket breaking down.
Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
Boy, it's second down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards. They got a real shot here now on third down.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Extending the play now. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this.
And they heave it deep downfield. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't you, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
And this pass is caught and fighting him off. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Looking to chuck it again. On the run here, lets it go. Intercepted in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's hit as he throws it. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often. This excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to right, this one caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Got a solid drive in the making here. First down at their own 43. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete. Trying to extend the play, but nobody open.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They stop him, but it's a first down. And the Rebels looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Play action here on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on second and 10. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
Here's the point after attempt. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job of the coverage team. So it's first down, but they just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. They keep it going. And the game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds his man. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
He's past the marker and still going. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
But these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
And looking to throw now on first down. Over the middle and incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. The Rebels getting set on first and 10. An inside give now from the shotgun. He's got room to run. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Fires it to the wideout. Touchdown, Rebels. Still no answer for this offense. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pressure is coming. Catch made on the right side. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Pass caught. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties and nickelback or a line.
He's in the clear. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion. After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. First and goal from the 3. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama. Now the all-important extra point.
back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? They bring him down right at the 20.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down play coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
And the Rebels are in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure.
Clean toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, if there was any chance of a comeback, that's been put to bed. Great job by this offense extending the lead and, in my opinion, putting this game away.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. They'll run it from the gun. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Dumps it down in the back. It's a nice game. We'll move the football up to the 27.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. And Cookie, Ole Miss on top. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle, a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Alabama.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Important second down play coming up. Looking for a man. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
I'd really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Bama. They were not going to catch him that time.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. And it's up and good. Believe they can line up here to go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's